Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ashwini Sharma from the North Cap University, Gurgaon, and I'm Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department. And here I would like to take, I think, almost half an hour to 1 hour from your side so that I can complete my talk. Just kidding, it will be just 5 minutes time which I will take from your side and leave you with the thought that yes, at least something is being done. So it is the poem by Kumar Vishwas which both of us recite, me and my students, both, but different contexts. कोई दीवाना कहता है, कोई पागल समझता है, इस धरती की बेचैनी को बस बादल समझता है, मैं तुझसे दूर कैसा हूं, तू मुझसे दूर कैसी है, ये तेरा दिल समझता है या मेरा दिल समझता है.
Yes, very good.
Contexts are different. You know why the students are singing or reciting that poem. But for me, it's something else. I always recite this poem for my nation because I know that I am the person who is responsible for nation building process. And that's why I always look for the success of my students. The bigger they become, the bigger is the success. So with this, I would like to just show you what our students have done in last 5 years, because 5 years before we have started with this journey wherein somebody referred us to the MSME and we were really in trouble to get the funding, and then we met Madam Gayatri and the NID staff here, and they took it forward. They told us that okay, be confident and do it, and that's how it was started. And this is the scheme which provides funding for the students, and some of the projects are this is one of the projects where the students designed the ergonomical design of laptop chair cum table, and believe me, this has been done by your kids who has put in lot of efforts. And yes, there was a customer for this, one of my friend who told me from Gwalior that I want one of this. Just at the time when I put it, uploaded that on the Facebook. And this person, you might not be knowing, he is Padam Shri K.L. Chopra. He is a retired professor from IIT Delhi, and Professor Das must be knowing him. He is my mentor at North Cap University, and he was very happy to see this because it was designed to give comfort to the people who are actually working from home, and especially the ladies. Another machine was the low-cost coconut peeling and puncturing machine. Believe me, the people, the vendors outside on the road, they are cutting the coconut just by hand, by the knife. And anytime if they're lost into the thoughts, and their hand or the fingers might be cut. And this implement we came up with the beautiful idea. Remember the material handling equipment for the SMEs, wherein the cycle part manufacturers were in need of that automated material handling system, and we designed for them. And this is being used by one of the industry in nearby Murta. And yes, this was our first project done by Pandey, and for this we filed the patent in 2013. It was a new concept. This boy came up with an idea of, sir, I would like to work on this. The people don't know what is the hygiene in public toilet system. And then I told him, bhag jai yahan se. What you are doing? This is nothing. This is disgusting. Again, he consistently repeated the same problem, and then I took it for, okay, fine, let us do that. And believe me, the results were fruitful. And this was the design which came up. These are a few projects which I have showed you. We did approximately 16 projects till now, and the slots were 2013 and 2015. The outcomes were fabulous. And these are some of the outcomes which I am showing you: skill and employability enhancement. Believe me, the people can be segregated in terms of whether they have done the project or not. Seriousness, non-seriousness. And the companies took those people only who actually did it by their hand. And that's what they can do in their final year. Enabler for innovation. Innovation is at every place because they have got that fertile mind. They can think out of the box. They can come up with any innovative idea you can think of. Learning to all stakeholders. As a teacher, the learning is something which is continuous for the students, for the teachers, and for the person for whom we are doing the job. Then IPR generation, we generated the IPR. We wanted to register the designs also, but somehow they are still pending because of my laziness. Only one such project makes all the difference to the student. एक cycle आप student को इस project में डाल दीजिए, he will be a professional. He should do it by heart and he should be a professional. He will be an asset for the company, because I can show you right here. Yesterday, Surbit Arora was with me. He is working for an MNC with 3D scanning technology, and unfortunately he is in Pune today. But I would have shown you that how the people, when they are coming in the first year, get transition into a professional within 4 years. Entrepreneurship thinking, one of the boy, Prakhar Pandey, he took the job of doing job for others, his employees, that is entrepreneurship, and that's what he is doing. Affordability to the SME increases with funding. This funding, what have been provided by the MSME or ministry, will be have gone hand in hand with the institutes as well as the students and teachers, which has given the beautiful outcomes. Intellectual classes used effectively. Here is something which is untapped. Believe me, you have not tapped it. We are every time crying for our problems, our solutions, but we are not going to the people because we think that they don't know it. And they come up with the innovative ideas. All the companies which are actually MNCs or good companies, they are picking up these raw minds and then they are shaping it in the terms of maybe the professional, where the innovation can be put into their products, OEMs. Few more points. We would like to come up with the moving labs for the students, which might be a weird idea, but yes, people are thinking of it. And so today only somebody told that refer to the train, which can be, we are looking for a bus in which all the rapid prototyping machines can be transported from one location to another. The schools or the colleges where the facility is not there, we would like to work on that project happily. The projects with the institute starts in July. Ma'am has already taken the care of that because she wanted to do it in August, and we would like to come up with in July, because by the time July happens, all the projects are out for the students. So it creates little bit difficulty. Mentoring for the institute industry partnership for the project. In our case, we were very lucky to have Gayatri ma'am with us every time, Bindu ma'am with us every time, who used to mentor us that, sir, do it in this way and you won't find any trouble. Linking the student project with IPR cell of MSME, I strongly recommend that, because the IPR, with small things these kids are doing, your kids are doing, amazing, and that should be protected. MSME must take students for the training and internship. This is something where I was referring to untapped potential of the students. If the MSME is taking the students for internship, what do you have to give them? Just food, no residence, just food, and take care of them as your own kid and leave them into the organization. The only condition in this case I would like to tell you is that you please ask the teacher always, whenever the student is coming for the internship, tell him that you get a phone call from your teacher who can take your guarantee. Believe me, false students will not come to you. And only who are, we can take guarantee of the people who are actually good. So that's where you can be helped in terms of coming up with innovative ideas in your product, systems, and processes. These are some future projections from our side that institutes can play a vital role in training the SME employees. Say these people are not up for that, putting in money for the training. So if you want, we can come up with some kind of model wherein your employees can be trained by ourselves. Moving lab for SMEs, that has already been taken care of. Mentor 12 small scale companies for process management. This is what initiative we have already taken up, because my 8 students are already here and they are listening to it, that yes, they have got the responsibility to take care of the companies which might be contacting us, and that will be done free of cost to them. We won't charge a single penny from them. The only thing, we will understand their process and system, and we will suggest the improvement areas, and so that they can be profitable. And after that, whatever they want to give the students, you are most welcome. Another area in this is the institute resources are not being used fully. Do you know that there are number of labs which are just running 9 to 5? After that, it is not usable. Nobody is using it. We are open for that. We are offering you that after 5 o'clock, our labs can be for you, and whatever you want to test, go for it. Because that will be a good resource for you. And there are thousands of engineering colleges where different other machines are available which can be used.
Yes.
With this, I think I have come to an end. The 3D printing, we are working on 3D printing also. We are working on the 3D printing low-cost solution, wherein the machine, which might be costing you 2 lakhs, may be given to you within 1 lakh rupees. That has already started. Another request from Vyas sir is that please make some arrangement for the people to come over NID Ahmedabad and get themselves trained in terms of design. I'm talking about only teachers. Maybe designers, because designers are already from that area. The engineering college teachers, they are not having that much awareness about design. They are very good, they are expert in the mechanism design or whatever, but the aesthetics part of it can be taken in terms of a workshop, maybe for 3 days, 5 days, and that can be done from this particular funding only. Because see, if you are training one teacher, actually you are training 60 students in 6 months.
Yes.
Because we are teaching 60 students, somehow it will be percolated to the students.
Yes.
I also request you to please give us some classroom projects so that the SMEs which are contacting us for the process management can be helped out in terms of, because we are always bothering about money. So some seed funding, if it is available, our students who are in second year and third year, they can be put for the use and they enjoy it. They are so excited about that they can do anything for that. They can go out of the range for doing the job done, getting the job done. And now at last, I would like to thank, because this is journey of last, I think 5 to 6 years, to Vyas sir, Gayatri ma'am, Bindu ma'am, and all the NID staff, Jamin, and Ravinder, who has been very, very helpful for us. We never found any glitch in whenever we got the project and when we executed the project. Everything was so smooth from our side. I don't know how, but yes, it was. So thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you very much. So we move on to next presenter, Professor Lalit Kumar Das now.